Now, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is ZexML, and I am proudly sponsored by Polish Peripherals. If you guys don't know who they are, they feature a lot of different products, whether you are a PC or mobile gamer. Polish Peripherals has a wide variety of PC and mobile products, and they offer global shipping. If you guys want a 20% discount, you can click the link in my description and use my affiliate link. All of my videos will have this link in the description, and a 20% discount goes a very long way on these products. They also have a lot of deals on their end as well for 30, 40, 50% discounts, so make sure to check them out. Honestly, I have a few of their products, they're extremely trustworthy. Anyways, link in the description. Let's get to today's video. Now, before this video starts, I just want to start off by mentioning thank you to everyone who sent me good wishes before my procedure. Everything went really well. This is my first video back from the procedure, so don't mind me if I'm a little bit loopy or anything like that, but I wanted to get this video out to you guys. Now, I was playing Alucard in Classic with a friend, and I forgot to switch back from the crit build to my regular jungle build. So I decided at first, whatever, this gives me more damage, I might as well play my damage build. But then I thought, why not use the crit build? So in this video, you guys are going to see exactly how to rotate and how to play when you are farming for the crit build, and just how disgusting it can really be. Anyways, let's get right into it. Now, when you are playing with crit build, you should always still build Fury Hammer first, because you're going to have very little damage for clear, so keep that in mind. I like to then go for Berserker's Fury, and after this go immediately for Has Claws. And the reason why I do this is, of course, Has Claws gives me a little bit more sustain, which means that I can fight longer in fights, and I'm also able to clear jungle if I need to heal. Even though we have Alucard's passive, which helps, I like being able to clear one camp and get full HP back. If you want, because Dragon Spear is the third item on the list, you can build Dragon Spear second. It is entirely up to you. I just prefer getting sustain first. I prioritize safety first, especially on a hero that is super scaling like Alucard. Now, because you are playing a build that is quote-unquote safety first, because you need to farm 2 to 3 items to have your damage, your early game should be 100% decisions that you know will not result in you losing anything from making them. Like here, I know that Yi Sun-shin is not contesting the Letho, so I'll freely take this Letho. You see that I'm doing a really big jungle clear, making sure that I'm clearing as many camps as possible, and just farming myself up. And because I know that Arlit doesn't have level 4, and I know that he is unable to kill me, and the fact that Yi Sun-shin is also top lane, we know that this gank is doable. Now, even though that wasn't the prettiest gank in the world, we can now take this EXP crab after that plus 200 gold from that kill, and we can take this camp to be level 5. And at this point, because Yi Sun-shin is still kind of top lane, and because we have our ultimate back soon, we can choose to do the turtle, or we can choose to go back to our red buff. In this case, because our EXP is here and their EXP just got killed, I want to try to do this turtle. Since our EXP has level 4 and theirs doesn't, this gives us a very big advantage at the turtle. So now is the best time to do it while Arlit is still clearing for level 4. And simply put, because they have a Diggy in jungle as well, there's absolutely no way that they could walk up to this contest. Now, I know a few of you may be asking right now, why do I go to my jungle instead of contesting? Well, it's pretty simple. I don't have retry, so like I said earlier, I have nothing to gain from it. On the other hand, we're playing Alu Crit, which means that until I get Berserker's Fury at the minimum, I don't really want to be forcing too many fights, because without any form of a damage power spike, we are risking death. Because even though this build does give Alu the most amount of damage, it is also the biggest risk to reward ratio build that you can play on Alu. Because until you get that 70 to 80% crit chance when you get your 3 items, your crit chance is extremely low. And with that in mind, you don't have as much damage as you should be having. So always play safe, farm properly, and don't force anything. On another note, I don't know what this volleyer is saying. He should understand that I'm playing Alu Crit, which means that I need items to skill, which means that I'm not going to be forcing plays in early game. It's pretty simple. He's pretty mad because every single time he's getting caught out, he's blaming me for not being there. Don't be this teammate. Be the one that plays safe, prioritizes farm, and does things that you need to be doing. Like I said earlier, I won't force anything if it's not 100% for me, and you guys will see just how well that works out for me later in this game. I think you guys already see the trend of how this gameplay is about to go.
On the edge of light and shadow, the unbroken stand vigilant.
You guys can see now that we're slowly starting to get there with our damage, but then again, you notice how I'm not forcing anything until it's 100% certain. That was a really easy triple kill, and you can see that because we're not using Temporal Rain as well, we are having much harder times following enemies around, which means that every single movement we make has to be precise, because we don't have as many dashes as we typically do. We are sacrificing extra dashes for extra damage, which of course with Crit Build makes 100% sense. I'd rather have 8% extra damage from Weapon Master and an extra 8% from Warcry, resulting in 16% more total physical attack for a crit build that is based on trying to crit and insta-kill people. If we're already doing this much damage with just one crit item, you guys already know what's gonna happen once I finish the full build. Also, as I'm editing through, I can't tell if this video is in 30 or 60 FPS, and I apologize if it's in 30 because sometimes my recorder does that. I have no idea why, but I still feel like this gameplay is relevant enough to be showcasing. I apologize for the quality, but I hope you guys are still enjoying this video.
This is certainly a surprise. For every victory, 100 more battles await. I persevere, because it is the only choice.
Request backup.
It's over.
Legendary.
Even though that fight was a bit ugly to watch, did you guys see how quickly Yi Sun-shin just disappeared? It is absolutely gross. Either way, free turtle, let's farm bot lane, and then let's immediately continue to keep farming the map. My only job right now is to get to Great Dragon Spear, and once we do, we're gonna consider team fighting a lot more, because we're gonna have our damage power spike. Honestly, I would feel hopeless if I was this Yi Sun-shin.
For some, the end.
Legendary double kill.
On the edge of light and shadow, the unbroken stands vigilant.
Your team destroyed the turret.
For every victory, 100 more battles await.
I know that the minions will push this turret themselves, so I want to wait for someone to come down and confirm an extra kill before the Lord. I don't know who's gonna come down, but sure as hell, Yi Sun-shin does, and he's gonna die. I guess I should have been a little bit more specific. Yi Sun-shin didn't die, he got 2 hit. That is absolutely brutal.
Stand down, creature. Fall upon my blade. It's over.
Now for any of you who stayed until this point in the video, you guys are in for an absolute treat, because if you know me, I always save the best for last. And what you're about to witness is Alucard Crit in its purest form and its strongest glory. You guys are not ready. The entire enemy team just got deleted. Now, do I recommend using this build over his full damage or sustain build? Absolutely not. But sometimes it can be fun to switch it up a little bit, and you can see that it can work. Either way though, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Comment what you think about Alu's crit build, and let me know what videos you guys want to see in the future. Anyways, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.